Ever opened your phone to check one message and 30 minutes later, you're watching completely unrelated videos? Or you try to study, but found yourself staring at your desk instead? And because these happen on a few occasions, you now think you may have ADHD. Well, that might not be entirely true, and I'll tell you why. Being distracted is a normal part of being human. ADHD is much more than that. Everyone gets distracted. You might lose focus when you're tired, stressed, bored, hungry, overwhelmed, or simply doing something that you don't find interesting. You might forget where you placed your keys, or occasionally zone out during a long lecture. You might start one task, get distracted by something else, and eventually come back to the original task. But usually, these experiences are occasional and situation dependent, and they don't consistently disrupt your ability to function at school, work, home, or in your relationships. What I'm trying to say is, your attention may wander, but that doesn't automatically mean that you have ADHD. So what exactly is ADHD? Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, or ADHD, is a neurodevelopmental disorder that is characterized by persistent patterns of inattention and/or hyperactivity and impulsivity that interfere with functioning or development. Usually, 5 or more symptoms of inattention and/or hyperactivity should be present, several of which must have been present before the age of 12. Inattention can look like difficulty sustaining attention, frequently failing to follow through on tasks, disorganization, losing things regularly, being easily distracted, and forgetting everyday responsibilities, amongst others. But ADHD isn't just about attention. Someone may also experience hyperactivity and impulsivity, such as restlessness or overactivity, excessive talking, difficulty remaining still, interrupting others, acting without thinking, or feeling unable to wait their turn, amongst others. And these symptoms aren't just occasional. They are persistent and impairing of daily functioning, and they often present in at least 2 different settings. So what's the difference? Think about frequency, consistency, and impairment. Someone without ADHD might occasionally forget an appointment. Someone with ADHD may repeatedly struggle with appointments, deadlines, and everyday responsibilities. Someone without ADHD may occasionally lose their keys. Someone with ADHD may frequently lose or misplace important items. And importantly, ADHD symptoms generally aren't limited to one situation. They tend to occur across multiple areas of life, although the exact presentation may vary depending on the environment and the demands being placed on the person. Here's another important point. Being able to focus doesn't exactly rule out ADHD. People with ADHD can become intensely absorbed in activities that are highly interesting or stimulating. The problem in ADHD is not simply an inability to pay attention, but rather a difficulty with regulating attention. Diagnosis of ADHD requires a persistent pattern of symptoms that began during childhood, occur in more than one setting, and cause clinically significant impairments. So, don't diagnose yourself or someone else based off a TikTok checklist. The next time you get distracted while studying, don't be quick to think that it must be ADHD. Sometimes you are simply tired or bored. Being distracted is an experience. ADHD is a disorder. Now that you have been informed, share this to others and follow for part 6 of normal human emotions versus psychiatric disorders.